I'm Jenny MacDonald, and I work in the Development Education Department at Children Crossfire. And I'm here with Richard Moore, who is the director and the founder of Children Crossfire. How's it going, Richard?
I'm very good. All good. Yeah.
Good to see you. And we're actually here in Richard's house, in Richard's home.
Yeah.
And Richard, as you know, the purpose of these videos is just that we're asking you a few questions about your life, about your experiences, your story, and hoping to learn a few things from investigating those questions. So for the first one, I just want to go back to your childhood and to the time that you were shot. Do you remember, can you tell us a bit about when you found out that you had been permanently blinded?
I was shot in May 1972, on the 4th of May 1972, and it was about a month after the incident that my brother Noel took me for a walk up and down our backyard in the Craig Estate where we lived. And that wasn't unusual because every day somebody would take me for a walk because I'd just been in hospital for 2 weeks. My strength was generally low. And we were doing that to help build up my strength. But this particular day, Noel said to me, Richard, do you know what has happened? And I said, yes, I knew I was shot. And he said, do you know what damage was done? And I said, no. And that's when he told me that I lost my right eye and I'd never be able to see again with my left eye. Okay.
And how did you feel when you found that out?
Well, you know, at the time, I have to say that, you know, he may as well have told me that Derry City lost a football match or something like that, because I literally took it in my stride that day. But then that night when I went to bed and I was in bed on my own, I can remember I started to cry because I began to think that I'm never going to see my parents' faces again. And you know, and that was what I cried about. Now maybe underneath it I was crying for a lot more things, but I remember thinking I'm never going to see my mommy and daddy again. And I cried myself to sleep that night.